All right, guys, this is our 2025 spring shed hunt. So we do this trip every year. We're looking for caribou antlers. We're gonna do an overnight trip, and we usually find a lot of antlers, so follow along.
All right, we were just walking and found the first shed. It's not one that we're gonna be packing out at all, but hey, it's a little shed. All right, we're stopping to eat lunch. I found another little chalk that I don't know if I'm gonna bring that one out either. But we got up on this little hill to eat lunch, and it was just right on the other side of the hill here. But we're almost into good shed territory. We're still kind of close to the road. Yeah. Check it out. Look at that little guy. That's cool. We just stopped here to eat lunch, and we set our packs down. So I took out my binos and I was just kind of scanning through the swamp. And right down there, right in the swamp next to us, I just saw these two little points sticking out. And I thought maybe it was just a stick tricking me. But I was like, while my food's hydrating, I'm gonna go down there and look. Sure enough, it's a little antler. Cool. All right, so we're getting fanned out now. I think my dad's gonna be in the middle. Ian's on top of the ridge. He's gonna work his way down. We'll try and spread out about 100 yards apart, and because we're a little ways off the road now, so we're gonna start looking for antlers now. All right, me and Papa Jay were walking together. He said he found one. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little shed, man.
Little being the key word.
Hey, you're on the board.
Half a point.
Half a point. That's funny. All right, so we kind of split up. We're on a ridge top here. Ian ended up going to the left, so he's probably way down there. My dad went to the middle and I went to the right, and just found a pretty decent shed here. I would say it's probably a chalk, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's a chalk, but decent size antler though. Yo, yeah, look at that. I don't know about this. This one's a lot of weight to carry out of chalk. We'll see how many other antlers I can find. I'll maybe carry it for now. All right, so I just glassed up a shed right on the other side of that swamp there. We were gonna go around the lake, but we're gonna go back this way and walk along the top of this little ridge, and I'll see if I can walk down and get to that shed. It's sticking up out of the grass over there. Looks like it's stuck down in there pretty far.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Glass it up from all the way over there. Just a little green mossy antler.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet. All right, Ian just found one. Let's see. Oh, it's spongy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want to carry that. Dang.
You know what? I got one.
Look at that thing. Oh, it's just breaking into pieces. Hey, at least you're on the board.
Yeah.
All right, I just found another one. It's pretty old. Ian just found one right there. Yeah, Ian just found one right over there. Pretty decent one. So this one's pretty old. I'm gonna leave it, but I think this is like shed number 7 for me. So not bad. All right, we went ahead and got the tent set up. This is where we're gonna sleep for the night. It's kind of hard to find a spot for a tent out here because it's either swamp or bushes. We all just got some grub. Ian, you gonna come out and do another little hike? Let's see, we might do another little loop before we go to bed. All right, so I think I just glassed up a shed across these little ponds over there on that ridge. We just got done eating dinner, and I just was kind of looking around, and I think I found one over there. So I'm gonna walk around and walk up and just see if I can find an antler or if I got tricked by a stick. Well, I just walked away from the tent, heading over to try and pick up that antler I glassed, and I mean, this is just a little cow shed, but it was just right. I'm not even 100 yards from the tent, so pretty funny. Well, I got over here. It was in fact not a shed. It was these two sticks sticking up from a distance. Looked like points. Now that I'm up close, that thing really got me. But I did find one little antler and picked up an empty beer can on the way over. So I'm still gonna walk around here a little bit, see if I can find any more. Just want to show you guys real quick what it's like walking through this stuff. So either you go down in the bottoms and it's all swampy and your boots are sinking into water, or you're up on the hills and the tundra is about as tall as you, and it's kind of a pain to walk through this stuff. And we're a good ways from the road. I mean, the road is at the base of the mountain out there, so you know, we're out here a good ways. It's not easy walking at all, but there is a ton of sheds out here. The problem is just trying to get through the old ones. Yeah, look at this. Not the easiest walking ever. All right, it's morning time. We're all just making our breakfast and filtering some more water, and then we're gonna get back to it. All right, found this nice little stream here, so I got all of our water filter bags and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up. We're camped just right here through the trees, so luckily this is here so we can fill up on our waters. All right, so these are Ian's bags. I went ahead and filled those up for him, and I'll bring those back to camp. But this is mine. So basically you just fill the bag up with water, and then this is just the Sawyer mini filter. You can find these at Sportsman's or anywhere. And you pretty much just squeeze the water out, squeeze the water out through the filter into your water containers, and it's good to go. Or you can drink straight from it if you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this into here, and then I'll refill it and put some more water in my water bladder. All right, guys, real quick, I just want to show you what it's like out here. So this is my Onyx. These are tracks from the last 3 years of shed hunting. So right here in the middle, these ones I'm clicking on is this trip you guys are watching. And then over to the right over here is last year, 2024. And then this big one going all the way around here was 2023, 2 years ago. So basically this year we just did our whole trip right in the middle of where we walked 2 years ago. Spoiler alert, we ended up finding 25 antlers, which I don't think any of them were new. So all those antlers were there two years ago. So right here you can see our original plan was to cross the river, and right there when we got to the river we saw that it was flooded. So we ended up not crossing it. That's why we ended up staying closer to the road. There's our camp set up right there.
And so all these antler marks you can see are only antlers that I myself have found. I don't put marks for anybody else's antlers that are with me. So you can see right here, last year we did 7 miles. And then the year before, 2023, we did 10 miles. But basically, just imagine these antler marks doubled or tripled. That's pretty much how many antlers are out there. So yeah, you can see right there 10 miles we did 2 years ago. So I think this year we ended up doing 8.5 or 9 miles or something. But yeah, that's how many antlers are out there. It's pretty crazy to look at it on the map like that. There's a lot of antlers.
All right, well, we've picked up a couple more. Ian found a couple. My dad just glassed one up right here in front of us, so gonna go pick it up. You what? Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Well, socks are definitely wet now. All right. Just soak your feet for that thing. Well, I just found another antler, but I don't know if I'm gonna pack it out. It's a freaking big one. Here, hold it up, Ian. It's a nice one. Got some cool points. But I don't know, it broke when I was trying to rip it out of the ground. It's old and mossy. Oh, yeah. Probably gonna leave that.
That's a shame. It's cool.
Well, I just walked like 20 yards over there and found the other side. They're just super old. But, man, it's a cool set. These big old points sticking off the back. Look at that. All right. I'm not gonna pack these out because they're just gonna be so heavy and they're just so old, but look at that. That would have been a pretty cool bull. It's a cool set. You wanna get a picture? All right, we made it back to the car. The quality of our antlers this year was not as good, but we each found a few. Ian found a cool deadhead. But everything was just super old. But it was still a fun trip, huh?
Always fun.
Yeah?
It's always fun to get out. Yep.
We're ready to go home and go to sleep now, though.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more adventures, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We go shed hunting every spring, and sometimes we do fall trips. So if you want to see more shed hunting videos, be sure to let me know down in the comments. These are all pictures from the last few years. So we're going to be switching areas to somewhere that has more fresh sheds. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe.